Alright, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? So we are here, man. It's a sad story. I'm sad I gotta talk about situations like this, but Adrianna Younge and the family of Adrianna Younge. Again, I extend my condolences to you guys. This is tough. This is tough. I hate that we gotta come here and talk about this. But we need to bring awareness to situations like this, and you need influencers and celebrities to bring this to light, and we need justice for Adrianna Younge. We really do. This is the final autopsy of what happened, and this is part two. If you didn't see part one, you go ahead and view it in my previous videos. But go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So make sure you subscribe. I always drop the latest and greatest, and make sure you keep you guys in tune. But yeah, my name is Hot Butter. If you don't know your first time, yeah, I'm Guyanese and Jamaican, so I know the vibes, and I got enough respect for my Guyanese people. Them, but look, this is the final autopsy. I'm gonna stop my eyes. Look, y'all stay tuned. Watch this shit. Tell me what y'all think.
Takeaway. The results of the autopsy Adrianna Younge's family were anxiously waiting on are in. The young girl died by drowning. The child's father, Sir Brian Younge, revealed the news as he exited the Georgetown hospital this
Hey, no
evening.
lie, the dad is a soldier. He don't care his daughter was unalived. I keep saying that because I don't want to use the other term because it's very, it's a sensitive subject. But I like the fact he jumped in. He didn't care, but he really was there for his daughter. You could tell he loved his daughter, bro.
By drowning.
I respect that.
The child's father, Sir Brian Younge, revealed the news as he exited the Georgetown hospital this evening, where the autopsy was performed.
They say she drum and there's no results for me. For me there's no results. What I tell me that the drum is no result. For the people that watch it, no result.
So he basically saying that the autopsy results is that she drowned, bro. She drowned. That's all y'all got for me? Y'all can't tell what water? Because the thing is, I think they kidnapped her, put her in a room, and did stuff to her and drowned her in the bathtub in the room, and then threw her in the bathtub. Threw her in the pool afterwards. That's what I think. The reason of the autopsy that I would have fought for is, bro, is it chlorine water that was in her lungs? Or was it pool water that was in her lungs? That's what the autopsy, that's what I need to know. I know she drowned, but did the people in the hotel or the hotel owner, they say that did it, is he the one that drowned her, in the bathtub in the room, and then they threw her in the bathtub? Because remember, they searched the whole pool. Swam in the pool, searched the whole thing the day before. Then next her body magically appears in the pool, talking about she drowned. And had bruise marks on her arms. In this picture, you see any bruise marks on her arms? The bruise mark was like acid, like it was burnt, like people have bleached them skin. It was like bleach, like light skin, light, like on her knees and her arms. Y'all can see it in my previous video, but it's messed up, bro. That shit messed up. And then they dash her in the pool and act like, oh, she drowned. The autopsy the reason why the people of Guyana, why the dad wanted to do the autopsy, we want to know what kind of water, what type of water was in her lungs. That's what we want to know. We don't know, was it chlorine or was it bath water? There's a difference. But all they say is she drowned. That's the only news I give us, that she drowned. What kind of madness is that, bro? Real talk, what kind of madness is that? That's bullshit, bro. Nah, we don't want to hear that shit. Yo, justice for Adrianna Younge, that shit's messed up, bro. For real, on every level. You can't just say, oh, they drowned. That's why the dad said it's no result. Because we know she drowned. We need more, what's the call? Is something, we need to know, was she touched? Was she raped? You know what I'm saying? Was her body parts, her private parts, was it touched? Was it, you know what I'm saying? We need to know those things. Not just, oh, she drowned. That's how some foul play or some shaky shit going on. That shit messed up, bro. That shit get me tight. that she been mad, that she been vexed. Like, what? Yo, justice for her, bro, and the people got in. That's messed up, bro, on every level. Like, they burned down the hotel. I'm glad they did. I mean, violence is not the answer, but y'all not giving us what we want. Y'all not giving us justice for this shit, bro. Like, for real. Justice for Adrianna Younge, because y'all not giving us, like, what we want. Y'all not giving her what she deserved. Her dad, like, she deserve answers, bro. That shit's messed up. Y'all can't just be like, oh, she drowned. That's dumb. We know that, clearly. Clearly, we need justice has to be served. Somebody, like the owner of the hotel, needs to be jailed or punished. Clearly, she was they searched the whole pool, bro. Enough people them searched the pool. And all of a sudden, the next day, her body disappeared in the pool. And talk about she drowned. The place was so well lit. You could see somebody's drowning or in the water. The guy did a test. He threw keys in the pool, and you can see the keys. That's a pair of keys you can see in the pool easily. You can't see a body in the bottom of the pool. That's well lit. They think the people them dumb, bro. Let me continue this shit, bro. She can be tight. Rest in peace.
The doctors who performed the autopsy have not made any public announcement on their findings up to the time of uploading this video. From all indications, the family isn't accepting the results performed by a team of 3 clinical and forensic pathologists who traveled from overseas to conduct the autopsy. Adrianna's family elected to have an independent post-mortem exam done in the interest of utmost transparency. The examination was led by Dr. Gary Collins, an independent pathologist chosen by the family. Collins is a clinical forensic pathologist serving as the chief medical examiner of Delaware. He has several years of expertise and clues on how the person lost a wide cross-section of the public. S.C. Quibble. A misleading report bodies again, depending on who you ask. A wide cross-section of the public has already questioned the autopsy findings, leading to protests outside the hospital. There was no shortage of speculations on how the adolescent's life came to an end. Family members and supporters suspect criminal activity led to the child's disappearance. Suspicions grew after her body suddenly appeared in the swimming pool at the Doubleday Hotel at East Bank, S.C. Quibble. A misleading report by the finding Adrianna.
This the pool they found her in. Y'all tell me I couldn't see a person in that pool? They searched that thing the whole time. Then they said, she magically appeared. What a bomba clot you talk about? What a bombarat. Bro, that shit messed up, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Like, that shit messed up.
The discovery of her body at the hotel the next day after it had been searched sparked outrage in the community and across the nation and even overseas. The Doubleday Hotel was also set on fire while some protesters invaded and removed property belonging to the hotel. The cause of the fire as they come to us. That's all for now. Thank you. Subscribe for updates as we...
Yeah, bro. Justice for Adrianna Younge. If you're your first time on here, you're not familiar with the story. Basically, she's, and you can see my previous video. She basically was at a pool at a hotel with her grandma. Her grandma looked away for a second. Grandma looked back. She got kidnapped, or that's what they say. This happened at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Adrianna Younge, basically just disappeared in broad daylight. The grandma didn't look for 1 second, looked back up. The daughter was gone. I think she's 12 years old. They searched the street. The police said, hey, we seen her get into a car. Hold on, let me talk to y'all. Front street. Police talking about, we saw her go into a car. But then when they searched the neighbor's camera, so her family members searched the neighbor's camera across the street, they saw Adrianna never left the hotel. They only saw them go in the hotel. So the police provided a false statement saying she left. She never left the hotel, right? Whole day they must search the pool, right? The whole bomba clock day they must search up. Nobody in the pool. I don't know if y'all seen what the pool looked like, let me see if I can show y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up for y'all. They searched this pool night and day, right? Next you know, the next day she magically a dead body magically floating in the pool, bro. Magically, right? And then she has bruises, like her hand, bleach. She had bruises all over her hand, basically, and bruises on her knees. Let me show you. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this pool.
When it comes to getting to market in a more quick manner, Popular Pays helps us move quickly and efficiently. As we all know,
They see has marks in the pool.
Like when the family said they went in the pool and checked, everybody went in the pool and checked. Now, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear.
You can see that shit easy.
Right?
Hold on, let me
So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who's gone missing.
look at this pool, bro. They tell me you can't see in the pool. Hold on, let me bring it to y'all better. Look at this shit. Y'all tell me y'all can't see in this pool if somebody's in there drowning? This clear ass pool. So basically they said they didn't see nobody and they searched the pool night and day. Nobody was there, right? Next day she magically is floating in there and passed away. And her arms have bruised and things upon it.
From this
shit.
place is not in this pool.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit ridiculous. Look at this shit.
Was inside the building being tortured somewhere in there. People, normal.
You can't see
because
that.
as I said, this video proves that Adrianna Younge was thrown in the pool after everything because this video after the first search and once somebody was able to go over the video. And the man video the pool and she in there. Take a look.
So I asked the management, I said, what is the process here? So the process here is you walk and come into the double D.
Okay.
Right? The process here is you walk and come into the double D. You come through the door. You come through the door. That's the process. There's people here.
Hotel process. Okay.
And then you walk in. Now when I walk in, I see camera there.
Camera.
I see camera.
They tell us no footage. They can't get no footage from the camera. That shit crazy.
Well, there's lights. There's not cameras, right? But I see camera there. And I asked the management, I said, we're going out with the cameras. There's a female washroom here. There's a bar here. The management explained to me that when you come, and if you're going to use the pool,
Okay.
and as you can see, you see the pool here, clear.
Clear as day.
Like when the family said they went in the pool and checked, everybody went in the pool and checked. Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool.
Right. Look how clear that shit is. You can see.
You could see it because the pool is clear.
Right. And people, they swam in there and searched for her.
Right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who's gone, right? 6 inches, 5 feet, 5 inches. If you look at it, 6. Right?
Oh, shit, bro.
Shut down everything. And then the cameras for
No
service,
cameras,
the equipment and all that.
Stupid.
Is the bar. What is the...
Man, justice for Adrianna Younge. That shit is messed up, bro. And I hope they get the people who did this shit or something happened to them. I'm sorry, I don't think wish bad on nobody, but they deserve everything. They did something foul to her. They deserve everything they got coming to them. But rest in peace, justice to the family. Then, if y'all could have any way to reach out to them and any way to show justice or bring awareness to this, you repost, comment on this video, and tell me your thoughts. Let's run this shit up and serve justice and give justice for Adrianna Younge, and let's get this shit on all platforms. And cause this shit is messed up, bro. But thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe. Your first time on my channel. I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers, but I like to bring stuff to y'all fresh off the press. This is not one I wanted to bring to y'all, but we gotta bring awareness to shit like this when things happen. And we gotta do it for the family of Adrianna Younge. Rest in peace, y'all. Much